Today I'm doing my speech about my dad. Today is a holiday for giving thanks, and I am very thankful for my dad. My dad has been a huge part of making me who I am today. He is the greatest man I know, and I am so thankful to be able to call him my dad. He has always supported me with whatever I've wanted to do, even if that means sitting at a gymnastics meet for 4 hours just to watch me for 5 minutes. He has supported me since I was a little kid. He would always come to my gymnastics meets, and just seeing him up in the stands made me want to do better. My senior year in high school, he came to my state gymnastics meet, and he had just had a stroke, so the doctors really didn't want him to come. He came anyways, and the moment that I saw him in the stands, it made me want to do better. That was the best meet I had all season. He is very funny, and we can joke about anything. When I was in high school, I took his class for 2 years. In that 2 years, there had been many stories about him. One in particular got around the school in 45 minutes. It was that Mr. I had caught one of his students in class sleeping, so he got a whiteout and he drew on his glasses, and then he threw a book on the ground and it woke the kid up. That got around the school, and that was my dad. He doesn't take anything too seriously other than football. He has been coaching football for 20 years. Before he was a coach, he was actually a high school player. He was the star quarterback in front of Adam Vinatieri, if any of you know who that is. So, he's kind of famous. He does a lot of things for me, like fixes my car when it breaks down for the millionth time, because I'm kind of hard on my cars. He always makes sure that me and my brothers have whatever we need and will support us all the time. He didn't make me fill my own gas tank until I was going to college. He's been teaching for 18 years, and when he makes his PowerPoints, he puts funny sounds and funny video clips in there to make it more interesting for people. He spends hours upon hours at home just looking through video clips or looking at sound bites and perfecting his class teachings as best he can. That makes him very dedicated, and I look up to that a lot. He is a really great role model, and I can talk to him about anything, and he'll just give me the greatest advice. He would get very upset when I was little because people would say that I was small, and he would always tell them that no, I wasn't, even though I was. He just loves to be together, and he loves family time, especially if that means sitting in front of the TV watching a football game. That's his very most favorite thing to do. My dad is the most dedicated, strong man I know. He always pushes me to do my best, and he loves me unconditionally. If I ever had a problem, I could go to him and just talk about it, and he would give me great advice. He knows me so well that he told me that I would hate living in the dorms when I went to college. And he was totally right. I absolutely hated it. He's the person that I can just go and joke around with, even if we're just sitting at home doing nothing. I wouldn't change my dad for $1 million.